Jerry's here.
How are you?
Hi, Jerry.
What a great surprise. We're in town visiting family and shooting a film, and we came to buy our director's fiance some cowboy boots. So we drove down the street and went, Stage West is back on Vickery.
We are. Yes.
Who's up front?
Yeah.
So when they vacated, you were able to just come back in and reclaim the space.
Yes.
Nice.
More or less. I mean, there was nothing back here.
remember
It was
the
like we were
staircase.
starting from scratch again. But see, now the audience comes down this way and comes right in.
Oh, and the stage,
It's
the
reoriented.
stage reoriented, yeah.
Yeah.
Because the audience used to be there.
Yes.
But yeah, the tech booth is up there now.
Right.
Can't really see it at the moment. But it's up there. That wall didn't used to carry all the way up. But you may remember that balcony was there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That was there. It was at the back of the stage.
I remember.
So how long have you been back in this space?
Years.
We got it into our heads, a great way to celebrate our 25 years together, which happens in this April. Because we're going to every place in the U.S. where same-sex marriage is legal. We're getting a license, and we're getting married. Everywhere. So with the 6 places. And we're going to end up on our 25th anniversary in Washington, D.C.
How cool is that?
Yeah. And it's been a
How
remarkable
cool is that?
journey, and we've gotten people in our circle of friends to do proper ordinations, and they've been conducting our ceremonies everywhere we go. They've been different, and we did, we did Vermont and New Hampshire and Massachusetts, and they've all been very different themed. I don't know if you remember Marcy Reed.
She was Friedberg when she was down
Friedberg.
here.
Can't remember her.
Anyway, she is also from this area. Laurel Refke, who was in...
Yes, I remember her.
Laurel was one of our officiants. She was our Vermont officiant. Laurel's all very crunchy, crystally, so it was all lots of crystals and
Incense and
burning.
incantations. Every wedding has been completely different. Marcy was our Jewish wedding. We're not Jewish, but she is, so we had a huppah, we stomped on the glass, mazel tov.
And that was in Iowa.
Yeah. So...
But we drove by, and there's a little piece of our love story that happened here as well.
Well, I don't know if you ever knew this story. I was not originally cast in Twelfth Night. And he was doing Festi, and he comes home, he says, I've been cast with Elizabeth Rouse. I said, your ex?
Elizabeth was the last woman I dated before mine.
Vague recollection.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I said, I think that's so funny. He said, yeah, I'm her fool once more. And about 4 days into rehearsal, he comes home and he says, give me David Solly's phone number. We lost an actor, and I told Jim Koval that I would, help him find a replacement. And I suggested David Solly, and I was still acting there. I said, well, I like that. I could use a job. And so he said, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And he got on the phone to Jim and said, what do you think about Stephen as Valentine? And he went, I'll be interested. And so I got the gig. Jim said that's cool, and Pat brought me from Dallas into Fort Worth, and I'm sitting in the car the whole 45-minute ride going, I'm going to meet Elizabeth Rouse today. I'm going to meet the ex today.
She now sits on the board of the Meadows Foundation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who gave us a big chunk of money last year.
She's a good girl. She's a really, really
Largely,
sweet gal.
I think, because of her.
Yeah. Well, you finished the story about Elizabeth.
Well, anyway, I brought him here for his first rehearsal.
And you guys had already been rehearsing for a week, so
Right.
I was the stranger walking at the door.
Yeah, and I was
never a nice place to be.
I was a little apprehensive about the whole thing. And I brought him in, he was trailing behind me, and I walked him straight over to Elizabeth. I said, this is him, this is her, I'm going to the bathroom.
And Elizabeth's reply was, let's talk. And we have been like this ever since. This is the last girl Pat dated before he met me.
Yeah.
So, and we met in this theater.
Yeah. And we still are together in New York. We still have great friendship.
I can't tell you how many stories I have heard over the years of people who met here, dated here, got married here. So many relationships.
There were
Him a
weddings
few
in
times.
this space.
And what?
You a few times.
Yeah. Susie and I got married in this room.
Yes, you did.
I remember. We should go. We hope we catch.
We do. Oh my God, I need to get back to New York.
So nice.
I'm glad you never came when I was here.
Cheers to see you.
Steven?
Yeah, pleasure.